The year was 1976.
The Captain Antonio.
America was celebrating its 200th birthday.
The United States of America.
I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore!
And pop culture shaped daily headlines across America.
And the winner is Jack Nicholson and One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
But 41 years ago, something else dominated the news in the small town of Greece, New York, just west of Rochester. A gruesome discovery in the basement of an apartment complex. Inside this blue trunk, the skeletal remains of a small child, found wearing a pajama top and a plastic diaper. Investigators had little to go on. Who was this child? How did this child die? Police couldn't determine if it was a boy or a girl, or even how old the child was. That was more than 40 years ago. That discovery turned into a decades-long mystery. Today, the case remains unsolved. Investigators still have no idea who that child was or what happened out here. But now, after 40 long years, there may finally be some more answers. Sergeant Dave Mancuso with the Greece Police Department got the case in 2015.
We called the medical examiner's office, who suggested we contact the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. I contacted those folks, and they assisted us with exhuming the body a few months later.
The child's remains could now be fully examined with technology that wasn't available back in the 1970s. Investigators learned the child had brown hair, was between 3 to 5 years old when they died, and was placed in the trunk sometime in the early to mid-70s. Most shocking, the child's skull was misshaped, with a visible bulge on the back left of the skull. While it's not clear what caused it, it likely meant the child could not walk and had developmental deficiencies. The skeleton revealed more disturbing clues. The child was severely malnourished and neglected. To get more answers, the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children helped facilitate DNA testing. With the new results, finally, we now know that the child was a little boy. From there, artists at the National Center were able to give investigators perhaps their biggest clue yet, a face for the boy found more than 40 years ago.
I saw the bones of this child on the medical examiner's table, and to be able to go from that to the drawing conducted by the National Center's artist is absolutely amazing. And to see this young boy looking back at me makes me want to solve this crime that much more.
Isotope testing on the boy's remains revealed one final clue. While he was found in Greece, New York, this little boy spent his earliest years in the mid to northwest before moving to the southeast. Whether he made it to New York alive is unknown. Investigators still don't know how this child died, but they're confident the public holds the key to finally giving this little boy his name back.
We know the answers are out there. It's just going to take one person who knows something about what happened to this boy 40 years ago to come forward and give us that information.
If you think you know who this child is or have any information, please call the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children at 1-800-THE-LOST.